Hi guys, welcome back to a new Dofus Let's Play episode. Today we're going to be taking on the Cannibal and Chain dungeon, which is located on the Moon Island. I haven't been online for around 2 days and we've managed to sell a few things. We managed to actually sell our green pewin, which was the residue, I guess, from our Bulbasaur, which we previously caught. And on Vazrik we managed to actually make quite a bit of money. As you can see, we sold 19 slots in the last 2 days or so, so all runes it seems, so maybe that could be a unique money maker. Not unique, but just a standard money maker for us. So the first thing that we need to buy is a helmet. So we need 2 of these helmets, which are relatively cheap, and then we also need some wooden wings. So we'll get 2 of those as well. Now I'll transition both characters over to, I believe, the Gobble Corner Zap is probably the quickest route. Let's have a look. Where is it? No, it's just here. Okay. So 11:10. So this is what we're looking for, the cannon to the Moon Island. And in order to get to Moon Island, we do actually take flight in a very large cannon, which is going to shoot us directly over the sea and onto the island itself. Now, Moon Island is quite an interesting place. It's got a few cool little quests. It's got a nice little quest line you can follow to get a Dekoko, which is a really nice Dofus. We actually do have one here, and it's level 80. Now we can do the quest line for that if we want to, but I'm very focused heavily on just dungeoneering at this moment in time. I do think, I will have to get into a bit of the questing later on in the series, but for now I'm heavily focused on making the best sets, getting some XP, getting some karmas, and then we can transition over to that. Okay, so let's trade over one of each helmet and wings. And then we are going to need to equip them. As we're going to brace for impact, basically. Okay, so we want to do find out more. And then buy a ticket, which costs us 1,000 karmas. And then we use the cannon. And we get this nice little transition. And there we are. So let's just do that for Vazrik. Oh my god, I can't click today. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when you get to this island is go 1 west to get the zap. There we go, so we've got the zap now, which is good. And then go back and talk to this NPC. And that just gives us the quest achievement, basically. Now there is obviously a quest line you can follow from her, so we might as well accept it. So speak to the head of the tourists. Okay. So the dungeon itself that we're going to be facing off against today is very easy. I'd say one of the easier dungeons on the level cap we're at. Let's just see what this guy says. Okay, so he's asking us to get some certain ingredients, which I'm not going to bother with at the moment. As I said, we are just focusing heavily on the dungeons for now. So yeah, basically the Moon Island is split up into 4 categories, or 4 subsections. So you've got the beach here. We've got the Forest of Masks, which is the lowest of the levels. We've also here, I believe we've got, I think it's something to do with, it's definitely something to do with Moon, where you can get a nice spell. So that's the Forbidden Jungle. And then up here is like the Pirates area, where you can fight Le Choc. Lishuk. So as you can see the levels, so this is level 60 dungeon, Lashuk is level 90, and then Moon is level 100. So around our level, so it's probably a good time to come here. And we do need to make sure that we actually re-equip our gear, because I just remembered we don't have a hat or a cape on. Okay, so here we are, dungeon entrance. Might as well teleport. And let's re-equip our set here. There we go. Okay, so use bunch of keys and let's enter this dungeon. So we are going to be trying all challenges again. I want to start around here. And now, I haven't played in, what, 2 days, and I feel very... like I haven't played in years, I'm not going to lie. Oh, this... oh, God. Ooh. These challenges are shocking. Let's not do these challenges. If you guys have missed the last few episodes, please go ahead and watch them. I am looking to upgrade the Ougi set at level 100, which isn't actually that far off. Obviously, we only need around, what is it, 8 levels now, so we are on our way to getting there. I think just maybe three more dungeons and we should reach level 100. And once we do get to level 100, we're able to upgrade him massively, which I'm very excited about. Oh, look at this move. It's so strong. Right, so we really do need to try to do the challenges for this, because I think there is a dungeon monster in this dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. So it's the only place in the game you'll ever find that specific monster, which is why we need to make sure we do the challenges. Okay, this one's a bit easier. Nice. Yeah, we're getting pretty decent XP from these fights too. So what? It's about 7 fights for a level. So we could even potentially level up quicker than I feel like we should. We just need to make sure we do these achievements and do these challenges. Okay, so Survivor, very easy. Yeah, I'm getting quite... I'm really enjoying the Ougi, can't lie. Quite a fun little character. Nice, both challenges, so... Yeah, decent XP, I must say. I think if we do the challenge in this fight, we should get an achievement. Yeah, this, I think... No, I feel like this one is the only one that's dungeon exclusive. But I couldn't tell you. Wow, easy. We'd do both, actually, because 105% plus 60%, that's pretty high. Right, so... Can we kill both in one turn, maybe? Very nice. So now we just let the Ougi do his thing. Right, let's go dog mode. Wait, who's that hitting? Vazrik? Why is it hitting Vazrik? What the hell? Oh, sacrifice. God's sake. Now I'm interested to see what this does. Because we used it on ourselves. Okay, so it just makes everything gravity state for one turn. I mean... It's pretty... Yeah, it's good. It's really good, actually. I can imagine it being very situational in certain fights. Okay, so here, for max damage, we want to use Cerberus and Mastiff. There we go. Look at that heal regen. That is so good. 132 on a 2 AP spell. Oh, are we hitting ourselves again? Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. So for that fight, we got 251,000 XP. And we got the achievement. So that's worth 600k. So yeah, we'll level up just from that achievement, which is lovely. And we are at the boss fight now. So let's have a quick look at the achievements. Let's just heal up firstly. Let's give some bread to the Ougi. Okay, so achievements. From what I remember, these are relatively easy. Where is it? Oh, here we go. So we've got first and zombie. Okay, so zombie's using 1 MP. And first is obviously defeat the boss first. Now, there is certain mechanics in this fight, I believe, where he summons a doll. But as long as we kill him within the first couple of turns, we should be fine. So I'm just trying to see what our best plan of action there is. Okay, so if we use that there, we can get some decent damage off now, which I guess is good. So we'll do that for now. We have used 1 MP, we just need to remember to use the MP first, I think. We can't really do anything here, so it's going to be a Forge Lance fight this, I guess. Alright, so that's for doll. And what does the doll do? Fatty bum bum. Oh, it teleported me, okay. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm just going to use Noah and see what happens. I'm quite intrigued. I actually don't know what's going to happen, but let's have a look. So we won't move, because when we teleport here, we want to move 1 cell. What the hell is happening? I'm really confused, I'm not going to lie. That's decent, that's decent, that's decent. Alright, so what can we do here? We can only use 1 MP, remember, so... Can we hit him at all? See, this is the issue. We can't use sniff because we haven't increased our rage. I guess we can just hit him, but it's not going to really do much damage, is it? I guess we'll summon a dog as well. Ooh, that's pretty good. I didn't realise how strong a dog was. But yeah, as you can see, very easy. You know, they're not hitting too high. 60s, 70s, it's what you'd expect at this level. So we'll just finish off the boss now. So we've done that. And then I guess what we'll do is... We'll put a lance down here. Move up 1 cell, so we've used our MP. And then use Noah. And that should do a decent chunk of damage. Okay. We still need rage, but we can't increase rage because we can't hit any... Oh, we can increase rage just... Oh, I never knew that. Look at that, learning something new. So you can increase your rage without actually hitting anything, which I didn't know. I thought you did have to target something. That's brilliant. It definitely helps us out of situations like this. And yes, we are taking a bit of damage, but that's fine. Now, I call this the flip-flop. What we do is we jump over here, and then we put a Lancer there. Easy peasy. Withdraw the Lancer, and then Javelin this guy for the win. Easy. There we go. Decent achievements. Happy with that. Let's see how much XP we actually get from it then. So quite a few 1 mils, 1, 2 mil. So we should expect a level or 2 here. Ooh, we should get the remainder after we talk to Percy Pointer. And then Ougi, which is the most important one for me. 1, 2, nice. 1.4 million to level up, and we will get 1.46. Wow, so we would have nearly got 3 levels just from 1 dungeon, so that's really, really exciting. Now, as you can see on the left-hand side, there is another dungeon here, which is the Ancestral Tree Knid. Now, I mentioned in one of the previous episodes that that dungeon is quite difficult. So I am kind of waiting until I get the Ougi to level 100 before we take on the Ancestral, because, yeah, I do remember it being quite annoying. So, especially if, you know, I want to do all the achievements my first time, obviously, and the achievements for that dungeon I think are quite difficult. So we need to be prepared for that one, which is why I'm kind of putting it off, because we do get a lot of XP from it, as you can see here. 1.9 mil plus 23k in karmas, so it's a decent chunk of change, and we get some good XP. But, you know, Percy Pointer's given us some good dungeons. I'm going to take them. I think after this one, we should get a similar one, as in like feasibility, so we should be able to do it. Boom. Ask for new mission. Wabbit. Now that is really annoying. Oh my god. That is one of the most annoying dungeons to get to. Yeah. Oh no. I'm trying to think actually. Because I'm part of Starbound now. One of my good friends from Sheikah back in the day actually invited me to it. So, where is he? I think he's not on. Oh, there he is, Zagabanth. And yeah, he just asked me, do you want to join the guild? I was like, I guess so. Yeah, I am over leveling quite a lot anyways when it comes to this character, so it's good to give a bit of XP back. Probably end up giving a bit more than 5% to be honest, but yeah, we don't have any prisms. That is quite annoying. Now the issue I find is getting to Wabbit is the difficult part, because we need to do a lot of the quests. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have to do them quests, obviously, but it's going to take a long time. So yeah, I believe we start it over here. So I'll show you guys where you start the quest line to get to the Wabbits, or at least one of the quests I know you need, because I haven't done it in years, probably around 3 years or so. I mean, what we could do is just do some monster achievements in the meantime, because that is also another good way to level up. So here we go, ask for a cure. And there we go. So what we need to do is bring this guy each of the colours of the scar relief wings. And once we do that, we get a cure for, I believe it's the ability to talk to Wabbits or something. Maybe I'm incorrect on that term, but that's just from what I remember. But yeah, if we go into our achievements tab here and we go down to monsters, we can see that there is quite a few of the monsters that we haven't done. Now these don't give the best XP, obviously, but the further down you go, the more XP you get. And it's basically scripted into your levels. So, you know, the top one being Pee-wees, obviously that's for your level 10s, I believe, or 15. And then Ilnimals, Lava, and these can all be found within Astrub itself. So what they're wanting you to do is go through this whole section, complete all of these. You know, you get a bit of money and a bit of XP, and you also get, you know, the achievements as well. So it does work hand in hand. Now I feel as though we could probably do everything apart from this one. We could also do that one. What level is that? 120. No, can't do this one either because that's level 180. But there is some really easy ones we can do. So like, because we've just accessed Moon Island, for instance, as you can see, the highest level monster in Moon Island is level 100. So once you've done all these monsters, you get this massive achievement here, which is worth 20 achievement points, 11k, 1.6 mil. So definitely worth doing the challenges and checking these out when you're in a new area. Pandala, I mean Pandala's level 100 plus area, so we're not going there anytime soon. Oh god, Doppels. Now this is Doppels are fun. Don't get me wrong, Doppels are fun, but oh, it's so long, so tedious. I guess we just need to do this because we're not going to get any further if we don't do it. And I believe after that it might be the Royal Jelly dungeon and the Nelwyn, which is very easy. We've also got Dragonaris, we've got Wow Wobot, yeah, these are really easy dungeons for us as well. Okay, interesting. Oh. What I'm going to do, guys, is to make this less boring, I will come back after I have gone through the whole quest line to get to the Wabbit Island. So the next time you see me, it'll be a few seconds for you, but it'll be a few hours for me. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right guys, so here we are at Wabbit Island. Didn't take too long. All you have to do is talk to Automa's apprentice, hand over the Scarleaf wings, and then go to Madristram Harbour. And if you've watched previous videos, you should see that Madristram Harbour is a place where it's very beneficial for a lot of the dungeons early on. So it's just around here, just underneath the Amachna Castle. And there is the boat to the Wabbit Island. So you talk to Captain Lily and she will teleport you over to here. So first thing you want to do is obviously gain Zap. And I just thought, before I run to the dungeon and just transition straight to the fight itself, I will show you the route to follow. Now, the Wabbit Island is considered to be quite a maze, but it's like learning how to ride a bike. I think once I learned, you know, sort of the basics of where to go, you never really forget it. So yeah, it's an interesting place, I must say, and I do like the mechanics. Just trying to think. Watch me mess up and go the completely wrong way now, but it is very easy to find something online, which obviously does show where to go as well. I just double check here first because, okay, yeah. So down here is where the GM Wabbit spawns, which is the only place in the entire game where you can actually find this Wabbit. And, you know, in order to gain the achievement for killing Wabbits, you will need to kill it. So I always just double check to see if it's there. That's a little tip. I think we're going the right way anyways. And the reason it is I'm only going through with one character because I can just teleport once I get to the dungeon entrance, so there's not really any point in using both. So I thought I'd use Vazrik because he's got his mount. Okay, down here. And I would be honest if I said to you guys I do actually have the map on the other screen, but I don't have the map on the other screen. If I do struggle on figure out where to go, then I will get it up. But as I said, it's etched into your brain. Because I've made so many new characters and done this quest line, you just kind of learn the route, I guess. Okay, so we're in the Gravestone Island now. So we are probably around halfway there. The thing I find is when you do come to Wabbit Island and you think you're really close to the dungeon, you're not. And that's the annoying part of it. So there's these holes in the ground here which we want to avoid. So again, using the grid, as you can see, if we use the grid we can avoid these spaces. It just means we don't fall through. It's a shame we don't have a prism. If you was to have the territory, some people do put a prism like literally one map north of the dungeon, just to make it a bit easier, which is the ideal scenario, I must say. Okay, so down here. There is a lot of perceptors though. Okay, so what? There we go. So we've actually got the Cower Island exploration achievement, which is quite a lot of XP actually, 1.2 mil, just for exploring. Not too shabby. Okay, so what you have to do is come to the furthest away island to get to the middle island. So we're at the Wabbit's Warren, and then if we go up one, oh no, sorry, this is where I get confused. I usually go up here, but I believe it's this one maybe? I'm not even sure, I can't lie. Let's just see what happens. It seems like it would be right. There's only one entrance point. And we haven't been here before, so... yeah, I think this is correct. Very nice. Ooh. Damn, that's one of the bounties. That's really annoying actually, because I would love to get that bounty right now, because we can actually do a lot of bounties. Oh, bounties, I completely forgot about bounties. Oh, I love bounty hunting. Right, here we go. Outside the dungeon, let's teleport. Save our Ougi the travel. Bless his little legs. So why Wabbit in a single fight? Yep, so we're in the correct one. Just wanted to double check that. Okay, let's get a move on then. We are getting very close to level 100 on the Ougi, which you guys have probably guessed I'm quite excited for. I've got the items already, just need to go ahead and start maging them, which is going to be quite fun, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Now our Forge Lance is definitely over leveled at this point. We are pushing level 120, very close. So I don't know when the best time to upgrade is. We are still dealing pretty significant damage, so I'm quite happy with where we're at, but it's always nice to have a few little upgrades, I guess. I guess we can use kill. Nice. See, this spell is brilliant. Cyclone Lancer. One of my favourite spells at the moment. I think if I could nitpick, the one thing I would change about our comp is potentially, I don't know, maybe have I wish we had some range, because what I find is this comp, it's very close quarters. There's not much range at all, and I think having that range would definitely help certain situations. But come to think of it, class-wise, like these maps are very small, as you can see, so we haven't really gone to a fight where we do need the range advantage. So I guess that's just a little nitpick. And again, I wouldn't even know where to start if I was to have a range character on this team. Whether it be a Kra or a Sedida. I'd personally probably prefer a Ilio or a Zelor. Just something a bit different that can deal quite a lot of damage. Okay, so we'll just do Blitzkrieg. I think that's a lot easier than Statue. Statue is very annoying. So if we move... Oh, this is a good move. Okay, I thought it was better than that. Oh no. That's really annoying. Shit. Oh well. Is what it is. Is what it is. Ooh, that would have been cool if we killed it. I should have. Oh my god, we could have actually killed that. Just realised. Yeah, part of me is still wanting to change the Yuginak to like chance, because Ulna is quite a high range spell. Or we can change Vazarik to chance. Do you know, there's so many different options, and I just think I want you guys to give some suggestions as well. It'd be interesting to see what you guys would like to see, because I understand at the moment this is very meta orientated. You know, you've got a strength Ougi, you've got an agility Forge Lance. That is very meta, and usually I'm quite known to avoid the meta. You know, I just love it. Like, I remember having was it a damage? It was like a damage fecker or something. And this was years ago, years ago. And Colosseum fights would be absolutely brutal because people didn't know what to expect. And you just whip out I think it was the Dragon Daggers or the Iot's Wand or something, which hits multiple times. And because we had so much damage, it hit considerably hard. So, I don't know, I just like avoiding metas. Obviously with this playthrough, We have gone the meta, as I did have the items already, but we've got a bit of money now, you know, we can definitely do different things. So yeah, please leave your suggestions down below, because I'm always open to other people's opinions. You know, it is important, and it kind of just gives a bit of variety to the series as well. You know, there's nothing worse than watching something and it's just the same thing over and over and over again. So definitely put down your examples or your preferred suggestions, we should say, because I understand this is very normal to see. So my personal opinion would be to go intelligence pushback Ougi maybe, and Fogger I would love to go hybrid. I think pushback is a must, I really do. After playing this character for, you know, quite a few hours now, I think Foggernauts just have to have some sort of pushback. So an Omni pushback set, do you know, just something like that. I'm definitely going to put one together after this. Omni pushback, that sounds brilliant actually. Okay, so we're in the boss room now. Let's heal up our Ougi and let's see our achievements. So the Wabbit. Impertinence, which is finish next to an enemy. Oh, Blitzkrieg, that's the hard one. The reason why is because this boss has quite a lot of health, I believe. Yeah, 3,000 health. It does have minus air resistance, but we are not dealing that much damage at all. Oh my god, what is that? 0.16% chance. Yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to do Impertinence. It is a shame. I mean Blitzkrieg, sorry. But we can do Impertinence. Yeah, it's just one of those. Sometimes, you know, as we're getting higher up in these levels, we're not going to be able to do every single achievement, which is understandable. But we will have to come back to this dungeon anyways in order to continue with the Coward Dofus questline. The hardest thing now is to make sure that we don't fail Impertinence, so let's see. And we did get Mystique too, which is lovely. But no, this is a really good position, and this is why I love Fordons so much. The positioning is brilliant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can put this here, use Noah, and just get all up in their face. Like, I've just dealt damage to each individual target. I can shield up if I want and just pass the turn. I've locked the enemies, you know. I could have even used parry to damage. This one, Convergence. And then we'll shield up. And let's increase our rage too. Yeah. Give it a few levels, we'll definitely be able to come back and defeat this. As you can see, the boss actually lowers your stats by quite a significant amount. So that's why Blitzkrieg is also quite difficult. And we have pushback, which is good, but again, it's just one of those. Okay, so let's focus heavily on the boss. So if we do another one of those, and heroic charge. See, this is why we increased our rage state, so now we can actually use sniff and just get back up next to the enemy. We're not able to defeat it, which is a shame. But I guess we can summon a Yapper and then use Cerberus. I should have used Watchdog, to be honest, but... that's good, so he's pushed us back, which increases our rage. So Uginak's pretty safe. I guess now it's just a case of... I think we can do a little flip-flop here. So we're going to flip. And... we're going to flop. Look at this. This is... boom. I absolutely love this character. Absolutely love it. I think maybe it's just the spell, Noah. Noah is so good. And even Cyclone Lance are like, wow. Let's increase Rage. Go dog mode so we are unlockable. And let's re-prey state. And use Mastiff. So this Wabbit ain't going nowhere. He can't do anything. So this is an easy win for us. Kind of want to use Eclipse too, but I don't think that's going to do much damage. Right, so if we move one cell, how much AP is parry? 2. Okay. See, this is brilliant. We use Heroic Charge, and we finish off with parry. Ends our turn, and the Wabbit is going to hit us close quarters, which should kill itself. So now we can use this guy to focus on the other monsters. And we'll see what this Wabbit does. If it hits us, I think it's dead. Oh, it passed. Oh my god, the AI is crazy. So the AI knew that if it hit me, it would have took the parry damage and died. I think that's quite smart, to be honest. That's good from the AI. Oh, really? I guess we'll use Chivalry. And then we'll use... This spell is really good. Brilliant. So now we can actually increase Rage. Prey State. We don't have access to Sniff, which is annoying. Very nice. And that should be it. So we should get a decent amount of XP from this, but unfortunately we weren't able to complete both achievements. Which is a shame, but you know, it happens. And finally, boom. So yeah, we get a decent amount of XP, as you can see, just from a standard fight. And the achievements themselves, again, brilliant XP. We're going to get XP from the challenge, from the quest as well, so... Ooh. Kersia level 2. Nice. It's a really good spell, actually. We should level up on the Ougi. Lovely. So what I'm going to do here, because I actually don't know... I don't know what quest comes after this one, and if it is the Warren one, which I doubt it is... Then obviously we can keep our Ougi up here so we can teleport very quickly. So I'm just going to teleport away and go talk to Percy Pointer and see what quest he gives us next. So how much XP are we going to get from this? 2.9 million. Wow. That's ridiculous. And that pushes us at over 7 mil on this character, which is nice. I'm tempted to kind of just pay for a month subscription rather than pay with karmas because... Ooh. Talk to Simon Tall. Oh my god. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm tempted to pay for a subscription because I think a month subscription is not actually that much. But, you know, the karmas we get are kind of dwindling away, and we are getting to that point where we do need them. And I think 1 week is around 800 to 900k, so... Yeah, it's £1.65 or £4.20 for a month. £4.20 is nothing really. So, let's go to Crackler Mountain. So we need to actually go to the Kolak village, which the quickest way there is you should already have this zap by this point. is walking all the way around the Tricknid Forest. I think you can actually go through it, and through Kolak Mountain here, so I'm just going to fast travel there. Again, I'm still going to keep the Uganak here just to be sure. You have learned. Oh, we learned an amount. But yeah, I'll keep the Uganak here just to see what the quest is. In the meantime, let's have a look at our current items for our new set, which we're going to be creating. So we do need to actually go get the trophies for level 100. So we need a Shaker, a Nomad. We need all these, but basically better. We've got the boots. I did see a suggestion about a different sword, which is better than this one. I think it's level 83. I think I know which sword it is actually. I think it's a Sandanwa sword or something. Let's have a look. Level 80. Yeah, Sandanwa Sabre. I think this is the one that was mentioned in the comments. Very nice, 70 strength. It's 5 AP as well, so it hits better. And it's plus 12 damage. Whereas this one, it's 31 to 50, so it does hit a lot higher for 1 AP. Also it gives earth damage, which I must point out. And it gives summon. Not like we desperately need a summon. But, I can get both. This one's really cheap anyway, so we can try both out. Oh, sorry, we're here, I think. Oh, we're nearly there. Yeah, around level 100, there's nothing really we can go for other than... Oh, there's this one. Oh, no, that's the air steel. I don't know. Right, anyways. So we're in the breeder village. We're going to talk to Simone Tall, sorry. And she said... Ooh, lovely. This is brilliant. I love the jellies. The jelly dimension is brilliant. I love it. So we need to actually get our Uganak here. And I don't want to walk it. I don't want to walk him. I'm tempted to go to the... that'll take too long. Guild Paddock. Ooh, we have guild paddocks. Can I invite him to the guild? I'll get him in the guild and then we'll do that. Anyways, I'm going to end the episode off here. Next time I'm going to be taking on the Royal Jellies, which is one of my favourite dungeons, I must say. Very, very niche. I'm going to be trying to work towards level 100 off camera. And from then on, hopefully, we'll have the set built up. And yeah, we'll be rocking and rolling. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.